what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another week. I'm Braxton Huggins with Texas Hunting Lease Listings. Today, special guest Clint Crain from Deception Scents. Clint, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Braxton. I appreciate it.
So, Deception Scents, in short, is a scent eliminator for outdoorsmen. And before we jump into it, definitely want to show a little bit more about the product and a little bit about what it does.
Science, history, and design brings you Deception Scents. Our American-made product line features our fast gas, field spray, and our laundry detergent. Our fast gas canister was designed to kill the funky odors left in your truck after a hard hunting season. It's so simple and destroys odor in just 4 easy steps. Open the container and remove the cup. Fill the cup with water. Pour the cup into the canister. Place canister in your truck at night or in your garage and close the door for a minimum of 4 hours. This product does not simply mask odor. It oxidizes and kills the odor for good. It destroys odor at a molecular level. No residue or mess to clean up. Our laundry detergent will ensure your clothes will leave you undetected from those giant bugs. Fill with water, pour in the powder, load your gear into your washing machine, and the rest is history. Our detergent will even kill odors and bacteria left behind in your washing machine with no UV brighteners. Deception Scent Field Spray will be a game changer for your hunting season. Shipped with no liquid until you add water for activation, allows for easy travel and storage. Simply remove the spray handle, fill with water, pour in the powder, screw on the handle, and in 5 minutes you are ready to use. After activation, a 4-month shelf life. Our products have been tested to safely kill odors and bacteria on elastics, rubber, zippers, and fabrics. We use technology and chemistry that was developed for eliminating pathogens found in the food industry. Deception Scents are proudly made in the USA. Deception Scents. Be more than unseen.
So, Clint, here we are. We're in the middle of deer season here in Texas and a couple other states as well. We're also in the middle of campfire season. So, tell us what makes Deception different from all the other products that are out there on the market today in terms of removing scent and becoming very, I guess, smellless whenever you're walking out to the blind.
Sure, no problem. Well, first things first, we just watched the video. We've made some slight changes since the video has been made, and we no longer ship empty. When a customer buys our product now, it will be full already.
Awesome.
We are a cradle to grave company. Since we have the ability to produce and make it in-house, we started filling the bottles ourselves. What we found was there was an inconsistency in water from Michigan to Texas to California to Jersey. And so we wanted to have the best solution possible and the best product possible. So since we have control of that environment, so the laundry and the bottle will come filled. Now there'll be no more refills or powder to pour and activate. So that's
awesome. Okay.
Even better. And it has a year shelf life now versus 4 months. So even better. But to your question, so what makes us different? So in the past, we've looked at baking soda. We've looked at, this carbon. We're looking at things that absorb and even cover up odors versus eliminating odors. And so that's kind of where we set ourselves apart. You will even see people speak of silver, copper, and though these do have some antimicrobial properties, it's not enough to eliminate the pathogen, the odors themselves completely, as we do. The video says we're born out of the food and beverage industry, and this is true. There's 30 years of science in that. Not only that, we sanitize and purify drinking water all over the world in the United States, from University of Notre Dame to Johns Hopkins Hospital. Water treatments are special. If you ever drink Coors beer in a bottle, we've sanitized and cleaned that bottle with the same solution prior to the beer being filled in it. So that being said, the byproduct of what we have done in the past, when we go into, let's say, a 4 million cubic foot facility, to kill pathogens there like E. coli,
right,
salmonella, listeria, our byproduct we can't help but do is we kill all odors. Um, and so this was kind of the vision of myself, Chris Barnett, and Parrish Elliott. And we brought this to our fearless leader, Tim Lathrop, president of the company, and he believed in us and gave us a little bit of a chance there to test the product. And so we decided if we're going to do it, we're just going to do it full bore. We might as well test it against the best thing there is out there, even that of a deer. Before the deer is we did dog trials.
Okay.
So in the past, other companies, per your question, ozone is what most people compare us to because we're both oxidizers. Is that I think the studies that we read, I want to say it was less than a minute, was the longest they could hold off a dog from locating human scent. And we're the first company to truly beat the nose of a bloodhound. In 2020, we went up against state certified search and rescue dogs, and we beat the nose of a bloodhound.
Wow.
That was an active duty bloodhound. I couldn't pick up my 45-minute old trail. And we did the fast gas, the treatment you saw, treated my truck, treated my clothes there with it. And then we got there. Now, this was in August in the South here. So it was hot. So you can imagine I was sweating.
Very hot, yeah.
So I did what I would do normally, early season bow. I would go out and I changed into my treated clothes, left my sweaty clothes there for the dogs to smell. They gave me a 45-minute head start and a walkie-talkie, and I hit the woods and sprayed down, and just like I would go into the woods. And then after I got set, I sprayed down again, just like I would in the woods, and gave him, release the hounds. And so
yeah,
he did. And he actually never hit one of my trails, not one.
Wow.
And we actually have this on video, but we are not allowed to.
Of course.
So,
of course.
So damning that we were not allowed to shoot the video. But that's when and some people, well, you don't have the video, you're just saying that, and that's fine. We hear that, but it doesn't matter. It works. We know that it works. We know the science behind it. We're the world leaders in this technology outside of the hunting world. Right. Anything happens to do with our chemistry in the world, we're the people they call. And so now that we've got proof of concept, we went after it. And then the other thing versus our competitors, which is huge when people start talking about what we do, is the difference between us and ozone.
Yeah.
Ozone is an oxidizer, but ozone destroys clothing.
Okay.
Specifically clothing with elastic and rubber. You cannot treat any type of clothing with elastic and rubber with ozone. Boots, waders, it'll eat it up.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's people out there that can testify to this. I know Sitka, their amazing product. They have a lifetime warranty. But the first thing they're going to do, if you have an issue on warranty, they're going to test it. And if they find any traces of O3, which is ozone, your warranty is warranted. Your warranty is voided. Yeah. And it goes like that with several other camo companies out there. So we don't mask odors. We kill it, like I said, at a molecular level. They can't come back. It's impossible. And the beauty of what we have is there's no residue or residual.
Yeah.
It's impossible. It can't leave anything behind because it's a gas. So the liquid version, think of it like carbonation in a Coke or a beer. Mm-hmm. We have a patented way that we infuse the gas in solution. It's held in the bottle. So the water is just a carrier. As you spray it, it resets the environment of whatever it hits. And then it does its job, oxidizes and turns back into its byproducts, basically oxygen, after it's all said and done in the simplest terms. And so you're just left with reverse osmosis water, the purest water. It's pH neutral. So you can't carry anything to the woods with you. They can't smell it.
So what's kind of the time frame if I'm going out to hunt in the morning and I want to make sure that all my gear is taken care of and treated? Do I spray it an hour ahead of time? Do I leave it overnight? What does that look like?
I don't. I just do it before I go to the woods. Again, so it depends on your season and look and geography of where you are. So so if you're in the South, it's going to be warmer. Longer. Now it's getting cooler here in Arkansas, and so I'll treat my base layers as I put them on, and then when I have my main shell, that keeping me warm, I'll spray that, and then I don't retreat. I'll keep a bottle just to spray around my face mask.
Sure.
And then if for some reason I had to move around, I got hot and sweaty, I will treat again. But for the most part, I just do it before I go out. Now,
Yeah.
I will always reset my truck right before hunting season. I've already done that. I'll take our D25, the little gas and canister. You put the water in the cup. I'll put all my hunting gear, everything, my boots, all that in there. And because it's the same size molecule as oxygen, anywhere oxygen gets, it's going to go and penetrate fabric foam.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about stacking my clothes. I just throw them in there. I don't have to worry about hanging them.
Yeah.
And I just treat it, let it set overnight, and then I put it on. And then usually, that's my truck. I feel like is good for the season,
Yeah.
unless obviously I just do some major cross contamination there, bringing in odors. If my wife is wearing perfume or something like that, I'll retreat it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just spray before I go out because we kill so fast.
So have you hunted any time this season? Have you been able to get out at all?
So have been out in the woods a lot, but not so much hunting. Really just doing management, getting things ready. I got to hunt this past weekend. I've hunted the last 2 weekends. I took my son; he's 8, and that's fun. Everybody knows you're taking your kiddos out. To me, it's more exciting than hunting myself now.
Yeah,
had an opportunity, had an 8-point on out just about within 30 yards of us. Didn't give us the right shot, but it was exciting. And so hopefully he'll present himself again. And then I went this weekend and this past weekend and passed up several nice 8s. And the wind, and oh my goodness, the wind was just horrendous in Arkansas this past weekend. And, just goes to show, because we have faith in our product. We know how it works. And never was winded, never one time the wind swirling all around me, deer within 15 yards, but these are mature, bucks. So
that's awesome. So I really appreciate your time this afternoon. Tell people kind of where they can find you, where they can learn more about the products, and if it's in stores locally, if they can do it on your website. Kind of give us some backgrounds there too.
Sure. And so we're, expanding constantly. And we do have some pro shops around. You can go to our website, deceptionoutdoorgroup.com, and see if you can locate on the map some stores around you. If you can't find the local pro shop, we are in all the Shields stores. You can go online to shields.com and order our products there. As far as the scent elimination, and then our other products like our attractants and things like that, like the estrus and the pure scrape, and you can go to our website, and that's with the deceptionoutdoorgroup.com, and you can purchase that and have it shipped to you through our website, through our e-commerce. Well, Lancaster Archery, you can go to they have a store there in Pennsylvania, and then you can also buy online with Lancaster Archery.
Yeah, so for everybody that is going to watch us later on, I'll go ahead and drop the URL to their website in the comments. Y'all be sure to check that out and see all the different things that they have available. Clint, really appreciate your time.
Thank you.